I had a sneeze, I had a cough coming. But again, did happen to the disabled Iranian man in Bristol, who they falsely set up as a paedophile, beat him, stamped on his head, poured white spirit over him and set him on fire. And the guy was innocent, wasn't a paedophile at all, just a big monster lie started by a few people. And this Norfolk UK is full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. And again, one big firestorm. Don't know how the full situation will be. Hello there, you alright? And again, no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike. Not a mountain bike, all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further. So they can't open the Straits of Hormuz. That's the correct pronunciation, and it's going to be crippling for the West, for the UK. Full prices, some people saying we could run out of diesel within a few weeks. So major catastrophe, major disaster, one big chain reaction. So again, we're all in range of war, the unexpected, when you least expect it, on a day just like today. We have had some rain, as always. You can Google the rains list, that is disclosed in the rains list. How they wear claws to claw their victims, human hunting parties. Human hunting, feasting, blood drinking, castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates, so plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes. Certainly not mine. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia. It's the local mob. And there's plenty of people who like to feed me to the monster black catfish in this mere. But no black cat, copycat, black cat of Burson, son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. Can see this waterfront inn, this greyhound, this Saracen's Head. Everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. And this mere is 6 metres deep in the deepest part, and then 23 metres of mud. Well, you do have to run, fly, go, disappear before you end up in the mud. So the White Lodge is over there, and you have just by the park there. Did used to be the Old Boys Rural Conservative Club over there. Can see Palmer Brain, Wilby and Co, MP Knobhead SS Bacon, MEP OBE Lord Mupperhead McGregor, the Red Baron of Fulham. This Mason SS Council, used to be the nunnery there also, John Leader, another big Mason, head of crime prevention. This Mason Council, just the other side of the mere. Again, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in this Norfolk UK, but all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. 17-year-old sex trafficked girl abused and hunted, found dead on New Year's Day. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. No Black Panther, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And again, no Sombre, autonomy of a crime, no Woolly Hat, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. That's a good watch, Sombre, autonomy of a crime, where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist, riding round in a silver Peugeot. Unchecked for 30 years because of police violence. 54 women and young girls sexually abused and raped. So one big firestorm in more ways than one. Financial, natural, solar and war. Again, we certainly can take a very big hit. And it certainly can come as a thief in the night, first strike. And again, when I was in Russia, Leningrad, I did see scale models of the UK and London. Every strategic target marked, more pins in East Anglia than anywhere else. And the two big red pins, Mildenhall and Lakenheath, US air bases, 33 miles from here. And Lakenheath is where they're now storing all the nuclear weapons. So if Lakenheath took a big hit, it would be game over for the UK, definitely game over for this area. And you can see East Coast Truckers UK, MRCT, Bartram's, Anglia Freight, Trans Am, Burster Mill, Discount and Road Assassins, Roy Humphreys, Richard Long, who I used to escort wide loads for. Plenty of hosts, Drive Monster 18-wheelers, 666 dual trucks. 3 attempts to run me off the road, also narrowly missed escaped. 1 big high-speed ram. But no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. 1 big monster con, 1 big monster bluff, and again, monster lie certainly will get you beaten, stab shot, set on fire. When people deliberately set you up to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key, or to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. And this fishing club, they are a classic. Can see MK Roofing, Tim Fiske, Ellis, Rodwell, Billy and Co. Their big black hook, baited with 7 big black maggot, monster lies, bogus diagnosis. Every one is swallowed, hook, line and sinker. Now they've all got heads full of big black maggot, monster lies and bogus diagnosis. Crawling around inside their heads, gnawing and scratching. 2 get out, driving them all mad, crazy. And they certainly had their nets spread for me, Johnny Botwright, the one that got away. So no Black Panther, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. No Mad Monster, serial killer here. You might just see the red post box in the distance over there. Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, that kind of completes the leave. You got the Freemason Lodge, you had John Leader, Head of Crime Prevention at the Nunnery. This Old Boys Royal Conservative Club, Palmer Brain, Wilby and Co. Dis Mason Council. And then you just over there in Dis Marketplace, Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor, very deadly serial killer virus in Dis Norfolk, UK. All delivered by Royal Mail. They are the super spreader carriers, only have infected everyone apart from me. So again, certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killingfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon. Hiss High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And as always, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killingfields, loud and clear. So everyone nicely used and set me up, framed and fixed me, used me as the spare and the fall guy. The scapegoat, again all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And Andrew Loney has mentioned, a very big UK author, has written much about the Epstein files and Prince Andrew, another young girl who was murdered. This time it did involve Prince Andrew and Epstein, Frogmore Cottage, all covered up. Another young girl who was murdered in a satanic ritual that also involved Prince Andrew and some very unsavoury characters, now being investigated by Surrey police. And the Epstein Ranch in Texas is also being investigated. There were claims that bodies of children and young girls, women, are buried there. And Andrew Loney, one of his latest videos is entitled Bodies Buried on the Royal Estates. So again, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, certainly not mine. So there's been some good quality stuff come out concerning the Epstein files since the latest release. Hence why they just burned down 5 Facebook accounts in the last 14 days for exposing the truth. The corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. And surprisingly, 4 X accounts also burned down recently for all their rah-rah that X is a platform for freedom of speech and expression. I really don't think so. 2 X accounts burned down in the last couple of days. Again, for exposing a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. 7 YouTube channels also burned down that had no strikes for the same reason. 66.8 million views on TikTok. 27 TikTok accounts burned down, again for exposing the truth. The proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, peaceful protest of innocence, which is a crime and a violation on big tech social media. Ban and blocking the truth, everyone's freedom of speech, which is not really social media, it's social censorship. And that is interesting too, just an interesting observation. Have you ever set up for a murder you didn't commit and you expose the truth? High crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. That'll be you who'll be banned, blocked, deleted, punished, blacklisted, shadow banned by the goons on big tech social media. That'll be your social media accounts that are burned down. That'll be you who'll be boxed up, locked up, throw away the key or done in. Again, all to cover up high crimes. Royal blue murder, certainly not mine. And 2-wheel smokers, certainly will smoke you, do anyone's dirty work. So, as always, plenty of high crimes. Jack the Ripper crimes, certainly not mine. No Norfolk Jack the Kipper. Sandringham serial killer. Black Wizard terrorist issue. Again, you do have to follow your golden compass before you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in. And you can see Simmons coaches, 7 poisoned dwarfs. Monster lies did cost me my coach driving job. Nearly got me killed on 3 occasions. So that be the problem in Norfolk, in this Norfolk UK. Monster lies certainly will get you beaten, stab, shot, set on fire. Certainly will pay to make you disappear. Why innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. Do move around a lot anyhow. Before you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. Again, dead men don't talk. See Jeffrey Epstein for details. Though some people do believe Jeffrey Epstein is still alive, remains to be seen. But anything can be staged or faked. Seeing is deceiving. So the truth versus a big monster lie in this Norfolk UK, Africa, this Norwich and Sandringham. And I have the truth. Guess who has the big monster lie? All of this. Only want their big monster lie to swallow and crush me. You can hear military planes up at the moment. Again, we're only 33 miles from RAF Mildenhall and Lakenheath, big US air bases, Russian nuclear targets. So will you escape in time? Will you get out alive? 85 seconds to midnight. Time is running out. Again, experts do warn us, do tell us. We have entered the perfect storm, one big firestorm in more ways than one. Financial, natural, solar and war, the perfect storm they call an ET. And again, Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid hosts, red dragons. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So no black wizard here. The disc cauldron, plenty of witches and warlocks in Norfolk, plenty of covens. And the disc cauldron, again, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. They want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. Again, you can see disc waterfront in, everyone's drunk from that. Poison chalice, can see Paul and Sarah for details. So, certainly is the one. Anyhow, God bless, take care.